world dominated by noise and constant chatter, there is a hidden strength in silence. Drawing inspiration from the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, we uncover the power that lies in the absence of words. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Here are 10 compelling reasons why embracing silence can lead to a more powerful and fulfilled life. 1. Promotes inner peace. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to control our own thoughts and emotions. By embracing silence, we tap into the Stoic notion of apatheia, a state of tranquility and freedom from the disturbances of the world. In silence, we find solace, allowing us to detach from external influences and focus on cultivating our inner world. To illustrate the power of silence, let's turn to the teachings of Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher. Epictetus believed that silence was not just the absence of words, but a deliberate choice to withhold unnecessary speech. He emphasized the importance of using our words judiciously and understanding the impact they can have on our inner peace. Imagine a situation where you find yourself engaged in a heated argument with a colleague. The natural inclination may be to respond with a barrage of words, defending your point of view. However, following the Stoic principle of silence, you choose to remain quiet, allowing your mind to remain undisturbed. By resisting the urge to engage in verbal combat, you maintain your composure and preserve your inner peace. Silence, when used mindfully, becomes a powerful tool for self-reflection and self-mastery. By choosing silence, we create a space for introspection, allowing us to examine our thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. In this stillness, we gain clarity and a deeper understanding of ourselves, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and equanimity. Additionally, silence allows us to become more attuned to the present moment. In the absence of distractions, we can fully immerse ourselves in the beauty of our surroundings, appreciating the simple pleasures that often go unnoticed. Whether it's the sound of birds chirping, the gentle rustling of leaves, or the comforting stillness of a quiet room, silence opens us up to the richness of the present moment, nurturing our inner peace. 2. Enhances self-control. Stoicism places great emphasis on self-control as the key to a virtuous life. According to Stoic principles, silence is not merely an absence of noise, but a deliberate choice to pause, reflect, and respond intentionally. It is the space where we detach ourselves from external influences, allowing us to cultivate a deeper connection with our inner selves. Silence, when harnessed with a Stoic mindset, offers a multitude of benefits that directly contribute to the development of self-control. Here are a few ways in which silence can become a powerful tool for self-mastery. 1. Emotional equanimity. Silence provides us with a sanctuary to detach from the whirlwind of emotions that often cloud our judgment. By choosing silence, we create a space where we can observe our emotions without being consumed by them. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Silence is safer than speech." This practice allows us to respond to situations with equanimity rather than being driven by impulsive reactions. 2. Thoughtful reflection. In the midst of chaos, silence allows us to step back and engage in thoughtful reflection. By taking time to consider our words and actions, we can align them with our values and principles. Through this process, we gain clarity and a deeper understanding of ourselves, enabling us to exercise greater control over our thoughts and behaviors. Imagine a Stoic philosopher encountering a provocative remark from someone in a heated argument. Instead of impulsively reacting, the Stoic chooses silence as a means of self-control. By embracing silence, the philosopher takes a moment to reflect on the situation, allowing reason to guide their response. This deliberate pause allows the Stoic to choose words that are measured, compassionate, and in line with their values. In doing so, they not only diffuse the tension but also maintain their composure, demonstrating the power of silence as a tool for self-mastery. 3. Fosters reflection. Silence is not merely the act of refraining from speaking, it is an art that requires practice and intention. By consciously choosing to be silent, we create a space within ourselves for reflection, allowing our thoughts and emotions to rise to the surface. Just like an artist who needs a blank canvas to create a masterpiece, silence gives us the foundation upon which we can paint our own inner landscape. When we embrace silence, the noise of the external world fades away, and we are left alone with our thoughts. In this quietude, reflection becomes possible. We can take a step back from the busyness of life and examine our experiences, actions, and emotions with a fresh perspective. It is through reflection that we gain insight into our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. Imagine Sarah, a corporate executive who finds herself constantly caught up in a fast-paced, high-pressure work environment. The demands of her job leave her little time for self-reflection, resulting in a feeling of being disconnected from her true desires and values. One day, Sarah decides to embark on a silent retreat where she disconnects from technology and immerses herself in solitude. As the days go by, the silence allows her mind to settle, and she begins to reflect on her life choices and career path. In the absence of distractions, she starts to realize that her current job no longer aligns with her passions and values. Through deep reflection, Sarah gains the clarity and courage to make a significant change in her life. She decides to transition into a career that resonates with her true aspirations, leading her towards a path of fulfillment and purpose. Silence not only enables us to reflect on our past experiences, but also nurtures our creative potential. By quieting the mind, we create space for new ideas to emerge. It is in the stillness that our imagination flourishes, and we can connect the dots that may have previously eluded us. Many great artists, writers, and inventors have credited silence as a catalyst for their breakthrough moments. In a world filled with constant stimulation, silence can be a refuge for our weary minds and souls. Through deep reflection, we can uncover our innermost desires, fears, and dreams. Silence allows us to confront our inner demons, heal emotional wounds, and find solace in our own company. By embracing silence, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcends the chaos of the external world. 4. Reduces reactive behavior. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of cultivating inner tranquility amidst the chaos of the external world. In this pursuit, silence becomes a powerful ally. Stoics believed that silence serves as a shield against the impulsive reactions that often lead to unnecessary conflicts, regrets, and emotional turmoil. Imagine finding yourself in a heated argument with a loved one, your emotions running high, and your words becoming increasingly sharp. In that moment, embracing silence rather than fueling the fire can be a game changer. Stoicism teaches us that by remaining silent, we create a buffer between our initial emotional reaction and our subsequent response. This pause allows us to reflect, reassess our perspective, and respond in a more rational and compassionate manner. The life of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, provides us with a compelling example of the power of silence. Once, when accused of a crime he did not commit, Seneca chose to remain silent in the face of false accusations. Despite the pressure to defend himself vocally, he understood that by keeping silent, he could maintain his inner peace and avoid engaging in a futile battle. Seneca's silence not only protected his integrity, but also showcased the strength and resilience that comes from choosing silence over reactive behavior. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering our own thoughts and reactions. By embracing silence, we gain the ability to observe our own emotions without being swept away by them. This self-awareness allows us to make deliberate choices rather than reacting impulsively. Through the practice of silence, we become architects of our own destiny, crafting a life guided by reason and virtue. 5. Encourages listening. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-control, inner peace, and virtue. Within this philosophy, silence holds a significant place as a means to cultivate wisdom and encourage active listening. In a world filled with noise and distractions, the practice of being silent allows us to create space for genuine listening. By choosing to be silent, we demonstrate respect and empathy towards others, giving them the opportunity to express themselves fully. In turn, this fosters a deeper understanding of their perspectives, feelings, and needs. The famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of Stoicism in relation to silence and active listening. Epictetus believed that by embracing silence and listening attentively, we can gain valuable insights and wisdom. Imagine a scenario where a colleague is expressing their concerns about a project. Instead of interrupting with advice or opinions, practicing Stoicism would encourage us to remain silent and truly listen. By allowing the colleague to fully express themselves without interruption, we create an environment of trust and understanding. This not only strengthens the professional relationship, but also allows us to gain a deeper understanding of the situation, enabling us to provide more thoughtful and effective support. 6. Strengthens resilience. In the Stoic context, external silence refers to the intentional withdrawal from unnecessary conversations, debates, and idle chit-chat. By choosing silence, Stoics sought to conserve their mental energy and focus on what truly mattered, their own growth and virtue. In a world where words are often wasted, embracing external silence allows us to filter out the noise and direct our attention towards what truly deserves our time and attention. Beyond external silence, Stoicism also emphasizes the cultivation of inner silence, a state of mind characterized characterized by a calm and composed inner dialogue. By observing their thoughts and practicing self-reflection, Stoics aim to gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. This internal silence served as a foundation for resilience, allowing them to respond to challenges with wisdom and composure. Imagine a Stoic philosopher named Marcus who finds himself facing a grave personal tragedy. Instead of succumbing to despair or seeking solace in the noise of the world, Marcus chooses to embrace silence. He withdraws from external distractions and turns inward, seeking solace in his inner stillness. Through silent reflection, Marcus gains clarity and recognizes that he cannot control the events that have unfolded. However, he realizes that he can control his response. With this newfound perspective, Marcus channels his energy towards accepting the situation and focusing on what he can do to move forward. As Marcus silently endures his grief, his resilience grows stronger. He becomes more capable of navigating life's challenges, recognizing the impermanence of external circumstances and finding solace in his own inner strength. By embracing silence, Marcus exemplifies the Stoic belief that resilience is not merely about bouncing back from adversity, but about finding strength within ourselves, even in the face of the harshest storms. 7. Supports mindfulness. Silence has a unique ability to create an environment conducive to mindfulness. By eliminating external distractions and noise, we allow our minds to settle and focus on the present moment. In silence, we can observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment or interference. This heightened awareness helps us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, our surroundings, and the interconnectedness of everything. Silence encourages us to slow down and be fully present. It helps us break free from the constant chatter of our minds, allowing us to connect with our inner selves. When we embrace silence, we create space for introspection, self-reflection, and personal growth. It is in these moments of stillness that we can truly listen to our inner voice and gain insights that might otherwise go unnoticed. Imagine waking up early in the morning, stepping outside, and going for a walk in complete silence. As you stroll through nature, the only sounds you hear are the rustling of leaves, birds chirping, and the gentle breeze against your skin. Your mind starts to quiet down, and you become aware of each step you take, the sensation of the ground beneath your feet, and the rhythm of your breath. In this silence, you begin to notice the intricate details of your surroundings, the delicate petals of a flower, the vibrant colors of the sunrise, or the stillness of a pond reflecting the sky. Your senses become heightened, and you feel a deep sense of connection with the world around you. With each mindful step, you become more attuned to the present moment, leaving behind worries about the past or future. As you continue your silent morning walk, you may find that your mind becomes clearer and your thoughts become more focused. You might discover new perspectives, find solutions to problems, or simply experience a sense of peace and contentment. The power of silence during this walk supports your mindfulness practice, allowing you to start your day with a calm and centered mind. 8. Avoids gossip and idle talk. In a world filled with constant chatter and noise, it's easy to overlook the power of silence. We often underestimate the impact that our words can have on others and ourselves. However, embracing silence can be a powerful tool to avoid gossip and idle talk, allowing us to cultivate deeper connections and a more peaceful mind. Imagine you're at a gathering with friends, and the conversation takes a turn towards gossiping about a mutual acquaintance. Tempting as it may be to jump in and contribute, consider the alternative, choosing silence. By remaining quiet, you not only avoid perpetuating harmful rumors, but also send a strong message to those around you. Silence in this context becomes a statement of integrity and respect. It shows that you value the dignity of others and refuse to engage in conversations that may harm them. Your choice to remain silent can inspire others to question the purpose and impact of their own words, encouraging a shift towards more meaningful and uplifting discussions. Let's delve deeper into an example to illustrate the power of silence. Imagine you're sitting in a workplace lunchroom and your colleagues begin to discuss a coworker who isn't present. They start speculating about their personal life, making assumptions and sharing unfounded rumors. Instead of joining in, you choose to listen attentively but remain silent. Your silence speaks louder than any words could. Your colleagues notice your lack of participation and perhaps even feel a tinge of guilt for engaging in such idle talk. In that moment, you become a silent reminder that gossip is not the path you choose to follow. Your actions may inspire your colleagues to reconsider their own behavior and create a more respectful and supportive work environment. By embracing silence, we tap into our own inner strength and wisdom. We become more mindful of the impact our words can have and choose to use them wisely. In this fast-paced world, where gossip and idle talk can easily consume our conversations, silence becomes a powerful way to stand against negativity and promote compassion and understanding. So, the next time you find yourself in a situation where gossip and idle talk talk tempt you, remember the power of silence. Embrace it as a tool to avoid harm and promote positivity. Be the influence that encourages others to reconsider the impact of their words. Silence may be unspoken, but its power to transform conversations and relationships is undeniable. 9. Cultivates wisdom. Silence can be likened to an oasis in the desert of our busy lives. Just as an oasis provides sustenance and respite to weary travelers, silence offers us an opportunity to pause, reflect, and recharge our mental and emotional energy. It is in these moments of stillness that our minds can settle, allowing us to connect with our inner selves more deeply. When we are silent, we give our minds a chance to quiet down and let go of the constant stream of thoughts that usually occupy our consciousness. It is in this state of mental calmness that we can observe our thoughts without judgment, gaining a clearer perspective on our emotions, desires, and motivations. By detaching ourselves from the noise of the external world, we become more attuned to our inner wisdom. To illustrate the power of silence in cultivating wisdom, let's delve into the example of an ancient sage named Laozi. Laozi, the founder of Taoism, was known for his profound insights and teachings. Legend has it that upon reaching old age, Laozi retreated into the mountains, seeking solitude and silence. During his self-imposed exile, Laozi spent years in contemplation and meditation, embracing the power of silence as a means to deepen his understanding of life's mysteries. It was in this silence that he penned the Tao Te Ching, a timeless text that continues to inspire and guide countless individuals to this day. Laozi's example teaches us that silence is not merely a lack of noise, but a deliberate choice to disconnect from the distractions of the world. By immersing ourselves in silence, we create space for wisdom to emerge, allowing us to gain profound insights and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. 10. Encourages deliberate speech. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-control, rationality, and virtue. Silence, according to Stoic philosophers, is a means to cultivate these virtues and achieve tranquility amidst the chaos of everyday life. By choosing silence, we can become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to respond with wisdom and intentionality. Imagine a crowded room filled with people eagerly sharing their opinions, each voice clamoring for attention. Amidst this chaotic symphony, a Stoic individual chooses silence. By consciously abstaining from joining the noise, they exhibit a remarkable sense of self-discipline. They understand that by withholding their words, they can observe and reflect, ensuring that when they do speak, their words carry weight. In the heat of the moment, it is all too easy to succumb to impulsive and emotionally charged responses. However, Stoicism teaches us that silence can serve as a shield against such knee-jerk reactions. By remaining silent, we allow ourselves the space to process our emotions, ensuring that our words are not driven by anger or frustration. This deliberate pause enables us to respond thoughtfully, fostering understanding rather than escalating conflicts. When engaged in conversation, silence can be a powerful tool to encourage others to speak deliberately. By actively listening and withholding our own words, we create an atmosphere that encourages introspection and thoughtful expression. Just as a well-placed pause in a musical composition can create anticipation and depth, silence in conversation can prompt others to delve deeper into their thoughts, leading to more meaningful and authentic dialogue. Consider the wise counselor who, in the midst of a heated debate, chooses silence. Their silence is not a sign of weakness, but rather a display of their wisdom and discernment. By withholding their words, they allow others to express themselves fully, ensuring that all perspectives are heard. When they finally speak, their words carry the weight of careful consideration, leaving a lasting impact on those around them. In a world where noise often drowns out wisdom, the Stoic philosophy reminds us of the transformative power of silence. By embracing silence, we cultivate inner calm, emotional resilience, self-awareness, empathy, and self-control. We harness the power of observation, exercise discernment, strengthen integrity, and find serenity amidst adversity. Let us embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and unlock the immense power that lies within the art of silence.